everyone, my name is Victoria. Welcome to my studio. Today I will show you, in this very short video, I will show you how you can use digital coloring pages. Today we will be working on a beautiful winter portrait using soft pastel colors and watercolor brushes. This style of watercolor painting will be loose watercolor painting, which is my favorite style. So guys, let's rock and roll. I have opened my document. You can download this document from my Patreon website, and if you will look at my layers panel, you will see that right now I have only two layers, background layer and my sketch layer. What I will do first, I will switch blend mode from my sketch layer from normal to multiply, just like that. Next step will be, I will select background layer and I will create a new empty layer above my background layer but below my sketch layer, just like that. Now let's talk about our brushes. You can see that I have watercolor a library with all watercolor brushes. If I will expand this library, you will see that I have huge collection of absolutely beautiful brushes. I downloaded those brushes from Adobe website for free. If you didn't download any of Adobe brushes, you can do it by clicking on this accordion menu, and from pop-up menu click on get more brushes, and Photoshop will redirect you to Adobe website where you can find all these beautiful brushes. Today we will be using watercolor brushes, so if you didn't download watercolor brushes, click on download and this library will be downloaded to your hard drive. So now let's talk about what brush I will be using, what brush I will start with. As I mentioned just a second ago, we have huge library with watercolor brushes. Some of them I use all the time, some of them I use sometimes, some of them I don't use at all. But what I would like to start today, I will start with some brush with soft bleeding edges. So I will start with soft edge, this brush. Now let's talk about color. Because we're working on dreamy winter portrait, I would like to start with soft color, and I will start with this beautiful color. Again guys, it's your tutorial, it's your painting, it's your art. Feel free to use any color or colors you like. So this nice and soft pastel color will be my base. Next step will be, in the options bar I will specify flow of this brush to about 17, 16, and opacity I will bring opacity value to 24, and I will increase size of my brush just like that. And now I will add first a layer of color just like that. Just look at this, it's soft pastel colors. It's not so obvious, but this layer is our base color. So I will add a few brush strokes around here and I'm happy. Next step will be, I will create a new empty layer. I will be creating empty layer, separate layer for each color, because in this way I will be able to modify my layer, modify each color later on at any time until I will merge all my layers. So what I will do now, I will just bring opacity value about 70, let's see, about 73, and I will add more color just like that. Now let's talk about layers. Why I'm creating separate layer for each color, I will show you now in real life. So what I will do, if I think this color is too bright for me or too screamy, I always can bring down opacity of this layer just like that. And also, of course guys, I can change blend mode for each layer. Next step will be, I will create a new empty layer and I will switch color to darker blue color. Why I'm using blue color as my base color? Because it's winter. We're working on a winter portrait. So if you will look outside and you will look at the snow, you will see that everything around has kind of dreamy blue pastel colors, blue, white, some splashes of different colors as well. We will add those colors later on. So now I will bring size of my brush down just like that, and I will add splash of this bright color around her eyes. I will bring size of my brush down and I will add a little bit color around her nose, just like that, to add more 3D dimensional style. Just like that. Look at this. Now I will switch my brush again, guys. You can switch, you can use any brush you like, and I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to this purple color, light, very pastel purple color. I will increase size of my brush and I will add a few brush strokes around here, just like that. Just like that, nothing too complicated. And to another side, just like that. And if you like, guys, you always, I'm repeating myself, always can bring opacity of this layer down to slightly tone down any color. Just like that. Next step will be, of course, a new empty layer, and I will use white color. I will switch, I will bring size of my brush down and I will add a little bit highlights to her nose. And I will increase flow of my brush to 56, not more than 60. And I will add a few splashes of highlights to her nose, to her eyelids, a little bit, just like that, not too much. And voila, now we have more 3D dimensional portrait. Next step will be creating, of course, a new layer, switching to any color you like. I will be using soft, cold color, just like that. Again, guys, it's your art. You can use any color you like. I will increase size of my brush, just like that. I will bring opacity of my brush completely, pretty much all the way to the left to 25, not more. And I will add a few brush strokes just like here. And maybe I will increase opacity more to about 48. Yes, look at this. Now we have entire cold color, our background now filled with cold pastel colors, exactly as I wanted. Look at this, guys. It's already very beautiful. And because we are working on loose watercolor painting, I can increase size of my brush. I will increase opacity value to about 61, and I will add a few splashes around her head and on both sides. Now let's change our brush again, guys. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's important. You can switch to any brush you like. Look at this. We have huge collection of brushes. I will switch to this stain brush, and I will add a few more brush strokes here. It's not so visible, but it's important to have transition, nice and very beautiful, elegant transition between all our colors, just like that. Look at this, just like that. Beautiful, just like that. Now, what I would like to do, I would like to add a little bit color to her lips and to her eyebrows. Of course, guys, you are right. I will create a new empty layer. I will bring size of my brush down, and I will be using dark blue color, but more in a light shade of dark blue color. And I will bring size of my brush down more, and I will paint around her eyebrows just like that. A little bit around here, and I will apply same color to her lips, because guys, we are working on a beautiful winter portrait, just like that. She represents winter, just like that. Look at this, how beautiful is it? Next step will be, we will create a new empty layer. Just like that. We will switch to some bright color. I will use purple color, but more in a light pastel shade of purple color. I will increase size of my brush, and I will add a few brush strokes around here, just like that. Just like that. And on other side as well. Look at this. That's why I love loose watercolor style of painting. Look at this. It's so elegant. It's so realistic. Just like that. New layer. Yes, guys, you're right. And I will use blue color. Just like that. A little bit on a darker shade. I will increase size of my brush, and I will add a few brush strokes around here, just like that. Not too much, guys, not too much, just slightly, like snowflakes, just like that. And of course, guys, we always can fix any mistake. If you made any mistake, we can erase any unwanted brush strokes, and of course we can bring opacity of this layer down, just like that. Next step will be, I would like to add splash of bright color. I love yellow color, so I will be working with yellow color, rich yellow color, but more in a bright pastel side. I will use different brush. Guys, now I will pick a brush with a more obvious border side, so it will be not so bleeding. This brush will have no bleeding edges, so it will be more obvious border around the brush. And I will bring size of my brush down, just like that. I will increase flow of my brush to 100%, and I will paint around here, just like that. If you made any mistake like I'm making right now, don't worry. You can paint away any mistake. If you think you made a mistake, away, just like that. I will speed up this process because I don't want to keep you here longer than it's supposed to be. Now, guys, if you made, again, I'm repeating myself, if you made any mistake and painted outside, example, any specific area, you always can switch to your eraser tool and fix any imperfection. You think you have any imperfection. So everything is fixable. Every step in your painting you can adjust, you can fix if you use separate layers. That's why I used separate layer for each part of my painting and for each color in my painting, just like that. Look at this. If you would like to add a few splashes of different colors, switch to, I will switch example to bright red yellow color, just like that, rich yellow color, and I will add just a few splashes, just like that. Again, guys, it's your painting, it's your art. Use yellow color, blue color, green color, everything is up to you, guys. No rules, we don't have rules in here. We have only one rule: be creative. That's it. Now, the last step will be, Of course, guys, I'm saying the last step because it will be the last step for me. You can add more or less detail into your painting. It's your art, your creation. The last step in my painting will be, I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to spatter watercolor brush. Guys, you can use any spatter brush available for us in this library. I will switch to white color. I will make sure that my flow and opacity value is 100%. I will increase the size of my brush and I will add a few splashes of snow, just like that. Look at this, guys, just look at this. Let me close my brushes panel just to show you. Look at this. And guys, this is our painting. This is our finished watercolor page. We painted, we colored it in Adobe Photoshop. So guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope you will download this document and you will paint your coloring page using your style, your imagination, and your vision. If you will do so, please share it with me. I cannot wait to see what you will create. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, for all your support, and I will see you next time. Thank you guys. Bye. Happy creating.